everybody, it's Jamie from No Getting Off This Train. I've got a couple of updates plus a pretty easy meal plan for this week. So last week I told you guys that I was going to be cutting out wheat for a little bit to see if that was one of the triggers for my eczema flare-ups and my eyes flaring up. I heard back from my doctor, and she mentioned that the environmental allergies, like all the respiratory stuff, the outside plants and things, those were really high, and that I should probably see an allergist about them. So as it turns out, I already had an appointment scheduled for this past week anyway. So I saw an allergist last week. She told me that all, like, the foods that were ranking high on that list, if I were to cut out all those foods, it would maybe help my symptoms like 10%. She was more concerned about all of the respiratory stuff, so she wants to do a patch test on me. So we got that scheduled for the end of the month, and a patch test is like where they put all these little like 50 or so patches on my back to see how my skin reacts to them, just like different allergens. So hopefully we'll get more answers at that point. So in the meantime, I have stopped cutting out foods. I'm still trying to eat a little more Mediterranean style, so lots more olive oil and omega-3s, but I'm also taking some different allergy medications for now, and then just lots of lotion and other things to get this under control. I've also changed out my shampoo and my laundry detergent because she said those are two definite triggers that could be what's causing some of this stuff. And it's too early to tell right now, but hopefully I'll find out here in a couple of weeks. So that's kind of where I am right now. Thank you all for all of your comments and your concerns. It's all gonna be okay. So this weekend I visited Aldi for the majority of my groceries. So let's get into the haul now. I'll show you what I bought. All right, here's the Aldi haul for this weekend. As you can see, Allison wanted to show off her 4th of July cinema roll. So there's that. All right, so we've got a bag of sweet potatoes that I'm using for a dinner and a bunch of bananas just for use breakfast and snacks, and some broccoli. I'm gonna chop that up and use it in a dinner. Also just a jar of salsa, we are out, a container of French vanilla coffee creamer. And then back here, just a gallon of milk. Got a bag of shredded cheddar. Then a container of the Danimals strawberry smoothies for Allison. And some Greek yogurt for me to snack on. We got 2 packages of tortillas that I'm using for a couple of different things. And turkey bacon. I'm making some breakfast burritos, so there's that. Then a container of medium fresh salsa. This stuff is really good. I was also out of cinnamon, so I got a bottle of that. And one of these sweet snack selects for Allison. I got 2 of these ham and cheese Lunchables. One of them is for Allison's friend who's gonna come and hang out with us. Then a box of the Marshmallows and Stars cereal. Then a box of stevia packets. I was out of those. 2 boxes of the dark chocolate peanut butter protein bars. And down here, just a can of refried beans. I'm making bean and cheese burritos. Also, just a jar of raspberry preserves. And then some seasoned salt. We were just about out. Some tortilla chips. I ran out of those as well. Then down here we got some chocolate chips. And a loaf of Italian bread to use for sandwiches. And then we got some frozen items, so a bag of broccoli stir fry, and then 2 bags of broccoli. We got 2 rolls of ground turkey. Then back here, some Texas toast, and I found these. These are basically Uncrustables, so peanut butter and grape jelly. And then lastly, I just got 2 dozen eggs. My total for this weekend is $86.54. So earlier in the week, I did go to Flash Food and I bought, I believe it was just strawberries. There may have been a couple other fruits in there. I think there was like 1 pear, maybe a big orange. That's the only thing I bought from Flash Food this week. I still have some potatoes and some zucchini left over from the one that I bought the week before. So I'm going to keep a lookout for more deals this week because, as you can see, I didn't buy a lot of fresh produce. I'm kind of hoping and holding out for something from Flash Food. So one of the meals for this week is a curried ground turkey bowl. And I experimented with this once before. I just cooked some ground turkey and then I put in some coconut milk and some curry paste and then cook all that together. And then I serve it on top of rice with some stir-fry veggies, and that is really, really good. I will be sure to link that below, as well as any other recipes that I have. I also have simple pasta on the list. Just whatever ingredients I have here at home, I'll just throw it all together. I also wrote down I'm gonna make some chicken sausage and broccoli and sweet potato bowls. But you know, as I was writing all this down, I realized that I forgot to put the chicken sausages on the grocery list, so I didn't buy them. So I'm gonna go to Meijer sometime after recording this. I'll probably just pick it up there. Bean and cheese burritos is another easy meal that I'm doing. I'm doing a video pretty soon on budget meals, and that's gonna be featured in it. And honestly, it's just so easy. It's just the can of refried beans and then shredded cheese and the tortilla. Also, we just have sandwiches on the menu. Probably just peanut butter and jelly, something really simple. And then lastly, for breakfast, I am making breakfast burritos again. I made them last week for John, but I'm gonna do it again just so I can get it on a video and show my method for making burritos. And then I have an apple oat cake that I am making as well. I made it again last week, but I love it so much that I'm just gonna do it again. But that's all I have for you this week. I know that this week is kind of boring and slow, but I think it's a good thing. Last week my sister got married and there's just so much stuff happening. I think we need some time to kind of relax. So as always, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you later.